At the old Gladewater Middle School, officers from numerous agencies gather for critical training in answering an active shooter call.
3 overarching goals that we teach with Alert, and that's stopping the killing, stopping the dying, which is the medical aspect, and rapid casualty evacuation care.
Sponsored through Alert, or Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training, today was about the critical timing in getting to the injured, providing medical assistance, and getting them out quickly.
We're training officers how to use tourniquets, how to use chest seals, how to stop bleeding, how to save lives.
The drill is not solely modeled for schools.
With 22 years of data that Alert has been collecting, roughly 15% of active attacks occur at schools. The majority of where it takes place is in the workplace.
One voice must take the lead for a successful response.
We try to streamline it, have somebody in charge on the outside and somebody to take charge on the inside.
Every possible variable in the drill response is scrutinized.
If something like this happens in the community, you have one shot to do it right. They've got to be technically sound on every aspect of it.
I think it's very important because the more we train and prepare our patrol officers, our fire, and our EMS to have a unified response and how to solve these problems, at the end of the day, we'll have a safer, more secure city.
Bob Hallmark, KLTV 7 News.
And Sergeant Allison says they are working to get funding to establish a permanent training facility here in East Texas.